feel like my life on the line. Jungle in these streets, speak the beats are on the line. Hustle to increase, put it all on the line. House, big spouse, family, freedom, walking yards on the line. Every day I wake, feel like my life on the line. Jungle in these streets, speak the beats are on the line. Hustle to increase, put it all on the line. House, big spouse, family, freedom, walking yards on the line. Every day on the line. Every day on the line. Every day on the line.
Well, while we're here, you know, me being a basketball fan, kind of heard some way out of line comments, man.
Oh,
could have been accidental, you know.
I already know you about to go. You talking about that Kevin Porter Jr. remark? Well, not him, was a basketball.
Yes, I am.
What a well-designed play, and you got to give credit. Kevin Porter Jr., like his dad, pulled that trigger right at the right time. Boy, that one stung.
Yeah, the
Yes,
commentator. Yeah, he said something he shouldn't have been saying publicly. He must have thought he was in his house when he made that comment. That's what he must have thought. He was at home. That's something he might have said at home, not on a national televised NBA game.
Yeah, you just don't talk about nobody's personal family business. However, to add to that, you know, this is a decent young man who's just want to play basketball, man. Why, you know? And I think besides this commentator, there's always commentators who's saying some out of line stuff. You know what I mean? Even in football, you know, it's just commentators. You are there to commentate on the game,
sport.
You're not there to interject what he do or what he don't do off the court. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, do you think he will be commentating again, or this was just like something that will blow over?
I mean, yeah, I'm not corporate America. I don't know how far corporate America will, the network or the NBA will take that.
Now, what was that on TNT?
I think so. I don't know. That's more a personal jab, and I don't know how corporate America really works. But I don't think, you know, they're gonna let a nickel stop a quarter, and he could easily be replaced. So the internet jib jabs and all that, and tweets and anything all come with that. I don't think they care about that like that. But I think it's a more personal attack.
Actually,
made it real personal with that.
It was the Washington Wizards commentator. It wasn't a network commentator.
Oh.
It was a Washington Wizards their own personal commentator. It wasn't a network commentator. But these, you know, this is just the moreover going around the people saying things they shouldn't be saying, talking about stuff they shouldn't be talking about. You know, just like he knew about the young player's personal circumstances, but that is not on you to talk about that. Exactly.
Yes, exactly. Airing out business should not be aired out over the airwaves, even though if it was publicized or not, that wasn't the appropriate time or location to speak the way he spoke. You know, I don't think that was a good move at all. Again, you know, just because you got the avenue or the platform to say certain kind of things, then certain kind of things should not be discussed in the open public. But that shouldn't have been done. They shouldn't have made that remark or statement. Anyway, that was, I think not good at all, man. And even though,
right. So when you have people with the power, and I'm not talking about physical power, I mean the power of social media, the power of media, period, you know, whether it be TV, radio, or internet. Some people abuse that. Some people think this is my platform, or I'm working for this show. I'm trying to get, higher ratings or higher numbers or in the media or higher likes. You just don't be out there running your mouth like that. Certain things just shouldn't be said. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And for everybody's ears. Or should be said, period.
And then to those who are, on the views is looking and listening, we're talking about, just overall people saying things that they shouldn't be said, whether the statement you saying is 1,000% true.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not at liberty to speak on that, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you doing your Friday evening thing. I see you back there, man. I see you back there, man.
Yeah, man. Just because you got a pair of lips, don't mean that you got to utilize them on the television screen and on platforms, man. Yeah. So I know there was an issue where I think one of the radio show disc jockeys had made a comment about the Rutgers State women basketball team. He blurred out some comment about what he said. You know what I mean? He said, go back.
I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that. It's kind of blurry, but I remember something to that nature. Even Howard Stern had said some stuff about one of the WNBA players. I think it was Lisa Leslie, actually. Somewhere along the lines. These commentators, man, is just, it's even not in commentating, just people, period.
Right, exactly. Know your place, man. Know the time and place. And some things you just don't make comments about, man.
What's funny, homeboy? Remember this saying, loose lips sink ships?
Yes, sir. That's it all the time. I
don't think ships are sinking anymore.
Yeah, man. It's a different time and era, man, where, so everything don't need a comment on, everything don't need, shouldn't say certain stuff, bro. That's the end of the story of that. And I feel for the youngster, man. I was like, damn, you can't replay that and get that redone. Apology. Yeah, it's good to apologize, but that was like vindictiveness that he utilized when he made that comment. So I understand you do the apology.
Yeah, and then it's probably people out there who didn't even know about that.
Exactly, right. And then by him saying that, now everybody attracted to it. They like, what did he say so bad? This, that, third. Then when you go do the research and read the story. Then you go, oh, okay. And you read
So now you just allowed other people to go do some digging, digging up his background. Like maybe he didn't want to relive that situation.
But yeah, like I say, doing a new time in there, 2022. A lot of people are doing a lot of stuff now these days through Twitter and Facebook and any avenues that there's available to, especially if you're in a part of a business. Like, come on, man, keep that stuff out the business and get the money. Keep the personal feelings out of it. Yeah, so y'all watch it on the line podcast with JJ from me Jr. Even though we on this platform.
Yes, sir.
Check out our shows on Digital Soapbox Network, also on the JJ from me YouTube channel. We're all on all the streaming podcast platforms that's available. So if you're an avid podcast listener, you can go to all the podcast streaming platforms and find our show. It's the one with the roulette table, and that's on the line with JJ Fumby Jr. So man. That was something different, man. That case with his pops was something different. How he caught that case and had to go serve some time for it. His father, young lady was, lost her life behind it. They gave him some time. Went to the yard, came back home, did his time, got into an altercation somewhere at a bar, and lost his life at this bar. And I just want to send a shout out to the brother, man, that keep keep fighting, man. Keep playing in the NBA. Deal with your legal issues that you do got. Pay the attorney. And stay clear of all the drama, man. I know it's gonna be hard. It's hard for you. You're a youngster and you're out there playing, and life is different, and people are trying to attach themselves to you. So do the best you can. Keep them folks away from you, man. Do your thing, man. Keep playing basketball. Keep doing great things, man. You're young, man. You got a lot of life to live. So yeah.
Oh yeah, you do. And he's an extremely high talent at that.
Yeah, come play for the Lakers. For sure.
Shit, man. And rewinding back to the incident, you know, homeboy was fairly young when all this took place. I mean, the dad.
Yeah. According to the article, yeah, he was youngster himself. So, yeah.
So, you know, things like that. We all have our, you know, rough tracks that we gotta climb over, drive over, you know, walk over. But you know what I'm saying? And each individual who has that, that's no reason or no validation for another person to speak up on the past of your life or something like that unless they were involved in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, most up. What's that? Man,
especially on a national platform as far as TV goes, live TV at that.
Yes. And that's man. They didn't need all that. I don't think he deserved all that, man. That's crazy.
No, he didn't. I mean, you know, whether statements, again, we're going back to people saying things they shouldn't be saying, speaking on things they shouldn't be speaking on, whether the topic is true or not. Certain things is just better left unsaid.
Correct. Everything in everybody's business as well. So, yeah. Got you, bro. I got you. Just like, man, you gotta, I don't understand. It's not good to throw stones at the glass house or something like that.
Right, yeah.
You know, but man, hey, man, we're living in a new time in life, man. And just because people do the things they do, don't make it right. So don't make that we're agreeing because well, such and doing it, such and doing it. You know, don't mean that we doing it. That don't make it right. Just because somebody doing it, don't make it right. I mean that we're doing it. So, you know,
I think for me, believing in that and seeing it is now it's more mental, because the more you do things and people applaud for you or even lend an ear of what you're saying, you think you're saying the right stuff. If a person's listening to you talk or listening to you tell a story or say something about somebody else, you really believe, some people really believe that what they're doing is the right thing, what they're doing.
Correct.
You know, it should be people telling you, hey, man, you know what? I understand you trying to get something off your chest, or you got a vendetta against this person, or they may have done you wrong. However the case, you know, hey, man, that's nothing for you to be airing out on the airwaves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, family business, personal business like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know.
Even though, but you know what? People use this as an scapegoat. Oh, it's public information. Okay, well, let the fucking public go, you know, look it up.
Right. And at the same time, that's where we at now. Just like with the president election. Man, when every time there's a governor from a state or a person running for president, or for anyone coming to government offices, right? Elections. That's what they do. They run a smear campaign. That's what the United States does.
Hey,
that's what it is. No matter what you're doing.
Hey, you know what's
money
funny,
involved,
man?
they're gonna run a smear campaign on you, just to get people.
Hey, you
not
know
to
what?
vote for
That's very true, man. Politicians are famous for that shit. They'll go dig up some dirt for you from the third grade, man.
Yeah, spend money on the commercial to air it so people will be deterred. To be deterred from you for them voting for you. So you won't get in that position. They ain't in the position, but they don't want you to be in the position. So the smear campaign here it comes. The council.
That's dirty macking at its highest level.
Yes. Yeah. Just because you doing
and that's been the way of politics for years. 40, 30, 50, 60 years.
Yeah, but now it seems like now with the last several elections, from Obama on, there's other private entities funding operations to run smear campaigns.
And that's exactly what we as a culture is everything is like a political run now. I want your spot, or I want more likes than you, or I want people to be over here on my page or my stuff, so I'm a dirty Mac you, or in the political world, give you a smear campaign and have motherfuckers not fuck with you because of, what you did in fucking third grade, or what you did, what I'm saying, when you was married, or whatever the case may be. You're right. That's what people are running now on a social media thing, is a smear campaign.
Yeah, but you got to think of the amount of commercials that was ran this last election. And then what was propaganda, what was real. You get too much, you get inundated with so much stuff that you're like, man, I'm tired of hearing this stuff. I don't even want to watch TV because I watch the news. I got to here comes this commercial saying, don't vote for this person, don't do this for this person, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Like, oh man, damn, they just over the top with it now. So here come 2 years for election. Here they come with the scat, come with what Cheeto Man called it, fake news. Here we come with it. It's coming. So yeah, man, things are different. You still there, boy? Oh yeah, okay.
Still here.
Oh, they eating that old Christmas candy you got.
I was eating some cookies.
Oh, okay. Where they come from? Reddy's Kitchen?
Costco. Yeah. Well, Costco got a hell of a bakery.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
yeah.
Hey, look.
Yeah, but it seems like the world we live in now is all about smearing somebody's reputation.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah, that's what it is, though. That's don't make it right.
You said you had the perfect comparison, just like they do in politics.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
But I think, people on social media and then the world down here, they just don't give a damn. They go after kids, mamas, that ain't your child, that's so-and-so baby. It's like, God damn.
Yeah.
When you was locked away, she was fucking so-and-so. It's like, oh my God. They're pulling out all the artillery, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, it's nasty, man. It's grimy.
It's nasty. And like you said, anybody, no matter what field you in, once you start moving up and really gaining and moving in a spot that you want to be in, where hey, my business is booming, my acting career is taking off, my music is taking off, this and that. There is somebody that's going to go to Home Depot or Lowe's, get a fucking shovel, and just start digging and digging and digging so they can slander or smear your name just because you on the bubble. Yeah.
Hey, listen, I agree with you 100%. Don't make it right that they do that, but that does take place. And I know a few artists, a few NFL players. I didn't know that they had to tolerate so much. And I know a couple comedians. So I don't know that this entertainment world or the professional athletes had to endure so much just because they reached a certain level. Man, that's a lot, bro. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot, man. And as I now, the folks that I know, the folks I've worked for, et cetera, kind of sit back and reassess like, damn, bro, I didn't know you had to go through so much. you know, because we're looking at from one side, you know, and look at all the sides of it. I'm like, me being a former
And that's
college
what's in
player,
front of us. That's all we see.
right, man, it's a lot of work, man, just to maintain and try to live a substantial life and not get caught off and baited off and move and lose your position because you work with emotions and go on one, and it jeopardized all the people that's relying on you to provide, you know, funding, funding, helping them, supporting
Yeah.
resources, and helping folks in your family and your chosen loved ones. Man, that's a lot, man. So I like to say that to all those individuals, not the ones I know, you know, but the ones I don't know. And for the viewers and listeners, that is a hell of a spot to be in. So understand that it's not all glamour and gold. It's some work involved in that for them to sustain themselves in that life, man. So yeah, man, it's tough, bro. It's tough. It knows that.
Yeah, it is. And then having to deal with that on the back end, but still play your character for the public.
Yeah. Not lose your position.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like you said, you're the people you know that are athletes, they deal with stuff back here, but still got to get on the field in the court and try to perform at a high level. Yes, it's some tough stuff, man. It's sad that a person has to go through that. You know, that's why I understand when you do meet people at a high level in the entertainment world, they private people. Because soon as you get a smidget of information or dirt on them, you want to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or it's fucked up because you may have a person who's been down with you from the beginning and watch you bubble. But through the course of that, you know, your friendships, y'all had a falling out or whatever the case may be. Now they want to write a tell-all book. Now they want to go on this show and say, yeah, you remember that time he was this year? That was because it's just like, God damn, man.
Yeah.
Come on, homie.
Yeah. And on the other side of the whole thing is this too. You know, don't involve yourself in something that you shouldn't be involved in. Meaning, like, as far as we come from the streets. So, you know, I used to always hear some of the older homies and some of the homies say, man, you don't have no crimes when you do crime. It's like, what that mean? I might need some help with the stuff I'm doing. Excuse me, what I was doing once upon a time. After I got caught up,
Right.
You know, end up got folks, you know, saying what they, you know, saying to the police about me and all that stuff. I had to learn, like, damn, I think I don't need no crimes no more. And sometimes you don't ask to be, you know, depending on the situation, you're not asking nobody to be your crime. It's just some things that go on to get you caught up, right? So then, oh yeah, you're welcome to sit down. I'm just, hold on, I got some, let me move this out the way, but yeah, so. Yeah,
this is live, y'all. This is ain't, you know, wherever he is, he doing his thing.
Oh yeah, no, I'm in the spot. You know, got a couple to pull it up, man. It's cold out here. They cozying up, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. As soon as I finish this, I'm for the dip and slide myself. But yeah, so bottom line of that is that, yeah, sometimes, you know, certain circumstances take place where you end up with a crime. You got what I'm coming from? So, not that you want to be here, but it does happen. But also, man, it's just you might want to kick back on certain things, man, and you know, not involve yourself with certain things, and also with certain people. So also for streetwise and entertainment and professional athletes, you got to rock with a certain kind of crew of people and move a certain kind of way. Can no longer move the way you did when you was 18 or 22 or 24 years old, and to be successful, man. So I didn't understand that. Now I sit back and look at certain things and I go, okay, I got it now. I couldn't understand that back then, but now I see, you know, I see how things is running when you put yourself out of position and somebody else gets your position. Now you mad at them, or are you really mad at yourself when you play yourself out of pocket? There was a song that Ice-T had back in the day. It was called, I think it was Play Yourself Like a Fucking Piano or something like that back in the day. Was that Ice-T?
Oh, yeah. I know the one you're talking about. It's called You Played Yourself.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like, he got lines on there that says, nobody make you smoke off your life. Nobody make you get on the pipe. You played yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of that,
Yeah, so,
But I think I don't want to blame it and point the finger, but there's always a go-to person or a go-to tool to say this is the reason why this happened. Mm-hmm. And now we live more in the open window world.
Exactly.
And what I mean by open window, everybody can see what you're doing. Either you're letting it be known by posting everything, going live everywhere, or just having people have too much access to you. When you and I was coming up, if you paged the motherfucker and they didn't call you back, you just gonna have to wait.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even with the working class people, it's too much access. If I don't call you on my lunch break or when I'm off, you just ain't gonna hear from me until you see me. But now, it's too much access because we live in a world now where it's that open door policy. You could just look through people. You don't even have to know a person, but you can know everything they're doing just by going on social media.
Yeah.
Then when you finally meet that person, or say for instance, me and you, we might not see each other for a few weeks, but through the open window, I knew everything that you did the whole week. Mm-hmm. Oh man, you was at Fridays. Oh yeah, I seen what you was eating, man. Blah, 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 this and that. Don't get me wrong. It's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, you got a lot of normal people and celebrities who just want that, that private stuff. You might see a celebrity post something once a month. Don't mean they not doing nothing.
Exactly. Yeah.
People know about your kids. People know about your mama. There was a time, correct me if I'm wrong, we was growing up, if you wasn't in the neighborhood or one of the homies, you would never know about my mama. Unless we went to school together, she came up there to beat my ass for something I did. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, nobody knew who your mama was.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm not knocking it, but I think that's just the world we live in where, it's just an open window. You know what I'm saying? People can peek in from far away. As we say, peeking and not speaking, there's a lot of that going on. We can look from back here and see what they're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah, so I agree with you 100%. Yeah. The main thing of the whole thing is this. It's about making money. It's about making money and being in a position to make some money to provide for you, your loved ones, and the friends that you will bring aboard with you to enhance their life. That's what I think. That's what when you're in the position of, if you're in the position of real estate, you're in a position of hiring people for jobs. You know what I mean? I think that's what you should utilize. Not stop someone from getting money, not making money to provide for them and their loved ones. Keep the bullshit out of the game. And like that dude, the announcer, man, he talking about what's that? Junior, Porter.
Kevin
Jr.
Porter.
Yeah, Kevin Porter Jr. Like the announcer, man, if they fire him, dude, you just cut some money. You just lost some money out your family, your family's pocket. Your family could have used that money. You just got loose lips. They say loose lips ain't shit, and that might just cost you financially. And then nobody can feel bad about you because you did some. You shouldn't even said that. That's like you had that cocked and loaded. But yeah, you won't do that again. I'll tell you that. I promise you won't make that mistake again. And that was an error.
If you get the opportunity.
Right. You just take that. You got to take that hit and go on to the back of the line and wait, find you another spot to do what you got to do to make you some money. So anyway, yeah, different world out here, man. At different times, man. It's about stop jibber jabbing about stuff you should be talking about online on the live show. And because I know a lot of people get fined when they're doing like the Oscars or Golden Glove. You know, they look at everything you're saying when you're doing those shows. So if you say the wrong thing, the people don't like you, they're gonna get you off. They gonna get you off their stage, and you won't be back on that platform. So.
Oh, they're gonna get you off quick too. Like the Sandman with that little thing.
Yeah, slide you on out the way. Yeah. So anyway, let's do what we do, man. You good? I'm about to bounce, man. I'm trying to shake this spot. See that fire there?
Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'm about to slide out here and do what I got to do. Enjoy this Friday. I had to tap in with you. This is JJ Fumby. That's Junior from All Online Podcast. Check us out on Digital Soapbox and on the JJ Fumby YouTube channel. Digital Soapbox is on the YouTube channel. It has its own channel. You can tap in. We're on all streaming platforms for the audio listeners. So check us out, man. We got more shows coming. And share, like, subscribe. What you got to say? Do anything you want to say on this Friday?
Happy New Year to everybody. You know, keep your foot on the gas. You know, just stay safe. Love your family. Love your friends. You know, anything you want to talk about that's gangster, you know, providing for your family and friends and having a good time, living life, growing old, that's gangster. So, you know, again, happy.
Every day I wait for like my life on the line. Jungle in these streets, speaking beats are on the line. Hustle to increase, put it all on the line. House to spouse, family, freedom, walking yards on the line. Every day 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 on the line.